Good evening, everyone. Hope you're well. My name is Sonia Najib, and I'm a regional vice president within the company. And today, the whole purpose of today's presentation is just to give you a better insight and take advantage of the online industry and how you can start building a part-time basis business alongside your work commitments, hobbies, and interests through services that you use on a daily basis. Now, let's just go straight into the presentation. And just to give you an idea, and the whole purpose of why I've actually done today's presentation is for this reason. I believe that everyone should set themselves a plan for the year itself. Now, I believe that the thumb rule of financial planning is when you know and you can plan where your money is going to go and where it should be, but still have something left so that tomorrow, if you have any kind of emergency, you have some kind of financial advantage that you can go and clear your emergency problems through. So let's just give you an example. Number one, 30% of your income must be used for monthly living expenses, for example, shopping, for your car insurance, home insurance, mobile, and so on and so forth. Now, the second is that 30% of your income must be used for liabilities, repayments of any or so on. Liabilities can even mean like child care, child maintenance, and so on. Let's say you're giving you're giving something to your parents every month, like £150, £200. That can also come within your mortgage and other rental income too. Now, number three, 30% of your income must be saved and invested for your future living. This is where this presentation is really going to help you, because it's really important to spend 30% of your even life to create yourself an income that you can save and invest for a future living. For example, to be financially free in the future, to have time freedom, and so on. Now, number four means that 10% of your income must be spared for, let's say entertainment, vacation. You want to go to the cinemas, you want to go out for a bite to eat with your friends, you want to just buy something for yourself, shopping, and so on, which means only 10%. People get mistaken here too, because they spend more than 10% on stuff like this which they do not need, and that's where they create problem for themselves and they don't have financial stability. Number five, 6 months expenses must be available. What I mean by this is for emergency funds. It should be invested in liquid fund, etc., and so on. Now, always have enough money in case of an emergency. That's what I call financial freedom, where you do not have to worry about your expenses every month and still have enough aside. Now, the whole purpose of today's presentation is to already be able to create this within your life and your lifestyle and through your other commitments, hobbies, and interests. Now, let's just look at the United Kingdom itself and the market. Now, the UK's market is populated with over 65 million people around the United Kingdom itself. Within that population, we have overweight and obese people, which are over 64%. Fixed line users now, even though every single one of us use a mobile phone, but 23.7 million individuals are using a fixed line within their houses. Mobile subscriptions now, you would agree that even though we have 65 million population, but some people carry more than one phone. They can have a work phone, a spare phone, and so on. Now, the UK adults that own or use a mobile phone are 93%. 26.7 million households within the United Kingdom. Now, within the United Kingdom, all them households are using gas and electric, mobile, internet, TV, phone, broadband. And these are some of the services which are literally essentials for us, which we can't live without. I believe they're like literally oxygen, because some people don't actually pay their mortgage on time or rent, but they still pay their bills on time. The reason why, it's a daily necessity that we need to survive. Can you believe that the households within the United Kingdom, every single one of them, 26.7 million houses, or any house that's going to be built, is going to have electricity? So 100% of the houses within the United Kingdom itself have 100% of electricity being supplied to that house every single day, every single month, month after month, year after year, And if, let's say, that person doesn't use that electricity, somebody who's going to move into that property are going to anyway. Let's just talk about the online. Like, what do we do online when we open up our mobiles and we go onto the internet? What do we search for? What are we doing with ourselves at the moment? Would you agree that less people are now going out there and interacting with people, which is quite scary, but it's actually the future? The reason why is people are so busy with their work and other commitments, hobbies, and interests that they don't actually have time to go out shopping or go out to the cinemas to watch a TV. They prefer to watch it within their own spare time at home. Like, I'll give you an example. Can you believe the users watch videos on Snapchat are over 6,944,000? Can you believe that Netflix, 86,805 hours of Netflix is being streamed and watched and subscribed every single minute of the day? Can you believe that Google people just go online just for translations, over 69,500,000 across the world itself? Instagram, let's talk about Instagram. The users that just click one of the posts online, over 2,430,555. We use the online for, to watch the weather channel, to upload new files onto Dropbox, Twitter. We're talking about the US itself, Amazon purchasing stuff. 222,283 in sales every single minute I'm talking about. Imagine making sales online within, look, Amazon is a billionaire. He's worth huge amounts. And that is the reason why, because 222,000 plus sales are being generated just through the website without any overheads, without implying staff members at such huge, scale. Facebook Messenger, users share photos, 216,302. YouTube, we watch YouTube even to watch, to create a curry or to make some food. We will go on YouTube to, look at the tutorial, how to make something. We're going to go onto YouTube. To watch a training, we will go onto YouTube. To listen to music, we will go onto YouTube, which means that we prefer to go online before anything else to do anything. And that is where the future is. Now, let me ask you a question. For all those people actually watching today's presentation, the most important thing you need to understand and take, some kind of insight from this is that, what are you doing currently at the moment? Are you trading your time to make money? I'll give you an example right now. Lloyd's Bank, replacing humans with machines. If you go now, all the high streets are closing down, the banks are closing down. The reason why is because they're replacing humans with machines. Staff is an overhead expense. They're trying to lower the overhead expenses. The reason why is the risk of people falling ill, not coming into work, is ruining the businesses. So they prefer to go online. Now, people are going online to bank, transfer money, so on and so forth, which wasn't around so many years ago. Let's talk about places like New Look, Toys R Us. Toys R Us, can you believe, declared bankruptcy? And the CEO, the owner of the business, passed away through the stress. How would you feel of building a business for the next 10, 15, 20, 30 years of your life, and then tomorrow you declare bankruptcy because of the situation, because everything is going online? So people prefer to purchase stuff on eBay, and they prefer to purchase stuff on Amazon because it's cheaper rather than going to Toys R Us. And now look what's happening. So these are the risks involved with getting involved in traditional businesses, or even becoming an employee of these traditional businesses. That's why when I got involved in online business, I realized the gap in the market was this. It was easier for me to go out there and create an online business, which is healthy, it's the future, there's less risks, and so on. So that's why I actually got involved. And through this, I achieved so much success. And I believe that every single person should, take advantage of opportunities when they come their way. So the whole purpose of today's presentation is just check it out and look at the video that I'm going to play in the next few minutes, and just to give you an insight of how much success I achieved through this business, not only spiritually, not only financially, but I developed as an individual. And now I have the ability to help other people also achieve success through the online industry, through services which are essential that we use on a daily basis. So let me just quickly play the video just to give you a quick insight.
colleague introduced her to ACN, she felt that she would be able to have a better overall work-life balance. She was especially attracted to the services portfolio, as she felt that she could build her own business while providing services to people they already need and use every single day. Now she feels she has more time to spend with her loved ones. She is focused on helping others in her team emulate her own success. Please help us promote to the position of Regional Vice President, Sonia Najee. Hello, everyone. It's taken me 4 years to actually reach this. Firstly, I'd like to thank Almighty, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for gracing me with the I would like to then thank the 154 co-founders who have always been in my direction throughout. I, Sonia Najee, a social work graduate, is feeling so blessed, humbled, and privileged to be standing in front of you today as the very first independent female regional vice president of the United Kingdom. I'm making my mother's dreams come true. Yes, my mother lost her husband at the age of 38. My mother who raised 11 children all by herself. My mother who prayed for my success every single day and every single day. Thank you so much. This recognition also goes out to my father who unfortunately is not with me. He's in the heavens above. He's actually probably looking down on me right now and smiling. Yes, Dad, you made it. Thank you to my family for all the support. I appreciate my brothers, my sisters, and my team who always support me. And lastly, I'd like to thank great individuals, my mentors, for the pushing to aim higher and never give up. Thank you. I believe the two most important days in your life is that you are born and the day you were wise. July 2017, I found out my purpose in life for ICF for the very first time and quickly realized that only through ACN I could create security for the coming years ahead and help dramatically obtain security of time and engagement. It wasn't an easy journey, but a worthwhile journey. I quickly realized that if I train myself to believe, that if I discipline my discipline my if I persist and if I am consistent, then I can reach my destination and follow this proven system. I follow the proven system since 1996, so by the grace of God, never miss any training session. Because if you are not willing to learn, if you're willing to learn, the God will actually here. It has been a beautiful and blessed journey which I gained enlightenment, freedom,
Hi guys, thank you so much for watching the video. And just to give you an insight, I actually played that video. But let's see the most important thing. Let me ask you a question. What are your ambitions, goals for 2018, and what do you want to conquer this year? If you want to be financially free, let's give an example. Let's say you want to make, or how you can make £1 million by 2018, and how we can do it. Now, £1 million to some people looks like a lot, but it's really simple when you break it down. It's quite easy and possible to do, and that's why only 5% of the world's population understand it, is because when they look at something as a goal, they actually go out there, they work physically, and they make things happen. So I'm going to give you a quick insight of how you can have a potential advantage to make around £1 million just on the online business. But obviously you have to have a way. Now let's give an example of this. Let's say you sell $200 or £200 worth of products to around 5,000 people. That will give you £1 million in return. Let's say you can sell, you want to sell more to less people. Then let's say you sell 500 products, $500 worth of products or pounds to 2,000 people, you'll make 1 million. Let's say you sell $1,000 worth of products to 1,000 people, you'll still make £1 million. Then again, there's like sell $2,000 worth of products, and all you have to do is sell it to 500 people, so your price margin for the product is expensive, whereas the people you're selling to it is reducing. Let's say you sell $4,000 worth of product, you only have to sell it to 250 people. You just have to go out there and find them 250 people. Exactly the same through this opportunity that I'm actually involved with. You just have to go out there and find 250 people that revenue $400,000 month after month, year after year, and you will get paid month after month of great residuals that will be, of course, more than 1 million. It's just about how you're going to actually build that asset of passive income. Now, if you want to know more about this, let me ask you one question. For things to change, you have to change. So if you want your next 5 years to be better than the previous 5 years, make a difference in your life, and look at this opportunity as something that's come. And if you've just stumbled across this video, take it as an advantage. Let's connect through social media, either through Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and let's connect. And let me give you a better insight of what I actually do. So maybe one day you can achieve success and become financially free and have that time freedom, so you can start spending with your loved ones and have a great life. Because let me tell you one thing. We're not here to pay our bills and die. That is not the reason why you're here. You're here to create a legacy. And in order to create a legacy, you have to make things happen within your life